Welcome, dear listeners, to History with Herodotus, where we embark on a journey through the annals of time, uncovering the secrets of the past and illuminating the present. Today, we find ourselves in the heart of the Iberian Peninsula, in the realm of Castile, a land of rich history, majestic landscapes, and a people forged by the fires of conquest, culture, and resilience. As we delve into the fascinating tale of Castile through the ages, let us begin at the beginning, in the earliest dawn of this storied land. Castile, as we know it today, is a region steeped in history, its name echoing through the centuries like a whispered promise. But to understand the origins of this noble land, we must venture back into the misty veil of antiquity, to the era of the ancient Celts, who first inhabited this territory around 600 BCE. The Celtic tribes, such as the Vacae and the Aravasi, left an indelible mark on the region, imprinting their culture, language, and traditions upon the land. As we wander through the rolling hills and verdant valleys of Castile, we find ourselves in the presence of the Roman Empire, which conquered the region in the 2nd century BCE. The Romans introduced their system of administration, law, and agriculture, which would later shape the development of Castile's own institutions. The Via de la Plata, a vital trade route that connected the cities of Merida and Astorga, traversed the region, leaving behind a legacy of urban planning, architecture, and governance. The Roman influence is evident in the early history of Castile, particularly in the city of Segovia, with its impressive aqueduct, a testament to the engineering prowess of the Romans. The nearby town of Sepulveda, perched on the banks of the Doroton River, was an important center of trade and commerce during this period, and its strategic location played a significant role in the development of Castile. As we navigate the complex web of alliances and rivalries that characterize the early history of Castile, we encounter key figures who played a significant role in shaping the region's destiny. The Count of Castile, Fernán González, who ruled from 930 to 970, is often credited with establishing the County of Castile as a distinct entity, separate from the Kingdom of Leon. His military campaigns against the Moors and his strategic alliances with other Christian kingdoms helped to consolidate Castile's position in the region. The Moorish influence, which began in the 8th century CE, also left an indelible mark on Castile. The city of Toledo, with its stunning mosque, now a cathedral, stands as a testament to the cultural and architectural achievements of the Moors. The town of Cuellar, with its impressive castle, was a key stronghold in the struggles between the Christians and the Moors. As we pause at the threshold of this captivating tale, we find ourselves poised on the cusp of a new era, one in which the Kingdom of Castile would rise to prominence, its people forging a distinct identity, shaped by the confluence of Celtic, Roman, and Moorish influences. The year 1037 marks a significant turning point in Castile's history, as it was then that the Kingdom of Castile was formally established, with Ferdinand I as its first king. Join me as we step into the radiant light of a new era, an age marked by conquest, creativity, and an unyielding pursuit of greatness. Welcome back to History with Herodotus, as we continue our journey through the captivating tale of Castile through the ages. As we step into the radiant light of this age, we are met with the towering figure of Alfonso VI, who ruled Castile from 1065 to 109. This visionary king played a pivotal role in shaping the destiny of Castile, launching a series of military campaigns against the Moors and expanding the kingdom's borders through the conquest of Toledo in 1085. The reconquest of this strategic city marked a significant turning point in Castile's history, as it not only provided access to the riches of the Moorish south, but also brought about a cultural and intellectual flowering that would have far-reaching consequences. The city of Toledo, with its stunning architecture, vibrant markets, and esteemed scholars, became a beacon of learning and culture, attracting intellectuals and artists from across the Mediterranean. The Toledo translation movement, which emerged during this period, saw scholars such as Gerard of Cremona and Robert of Ketton translating ancient Greek and Arabic texts into Latin, thereby transmitting the knowledge of classical antiquity to a wider European audience. This intellectual ferment had a profound impact on the development of Castile, fostering an atmosphere of creativity and innovation that would come to define this remarkable land. As we wander through the rolling hills and verdant valleys of Castile, we find ourselves in the presence of the majestic monasteries and cathedrals that dot the landscape. The monastery of Santo Domingo de Silos, with its stunning cloisters and intricate stone carvings, stands as a testament to the artistic and architectural achievements of this era. The Cathedral of Burgos, with its soaring vaults and stunning stained glass windows, is another exemplary masterpiece of Castilian Gothic architecture. The reign of Alfonso X, also known as Alfonso the Wise, who ruled Castile from 1252 to 1284, marked a golden age in the kingdom's history. This enlightened monarch was a patron of the arts and sciences, sponsoring the creation of numerous literary and musical works, including the famous Cantigas de Santa Maria. The Alphonsine tables, a set of astronomical tables that were widely used for navigation and astronomy, demonstrate the king's commitment to scientific inquiry and his desire to promote the advancement of knowledge. As we delve deeper into this fascinating era, we encounter a complex tapestry of culture, politics, and society that characterized Castile during its most formative period. The kingdom's strategic location at the crossroads of Europe and Africa made it a hub of trade and commerce, with merchants from Genoa, Florence, and other Italian city-states flocking to its ports and markets. The rise of a prosperous middle class, composed of merchants, artisans, and professionals, helped to fuel the growth of cities such as Segovia, Avila, and Valladolid. As we pause at the height of Castile's ascendancy, we are met with a landscape of breathtaking beauty and diversity, from the snow-capped peaks of the Sierra de Guadarrama to the sun-kissed plains of the Meseta. The kingdom's people, forged by the fires of conquest, culture, and resilience, had created a distinct identity that was shaped by their history, their geography, and their unwavering pursuit of greatness. Join me as we embark on the final chapter of our journey through the captivating tale of Castile, a land that has left an indelible mark on the annals of history. Welcome back to History with Herodotus, as we conclude our journey through the captivating tale of Castile through the ages. The 14th century marked a significant turning point in Castile's history, as the kingdom faced a series of crises that would test its resilience and shape its future. The Black Death, which ravaged Europe in the mid-14th century, had a devastating impact on Castile, leading to widespread poverty, social unrest, and a significant decline in the kingdom's population. This demographic crisis was further exacerbated by a series of civil wars, including the War of the Castilian Succession, which pitted rival claimants to the throne against one another. Despite these challenges, Castile continued to play a major role in the complex geopolitics of medieval Europe. The kingdom's strategic location at the crossroads of Europe and Africa made it a hub of trade and commerce, with merchants from Genoa, Florence, and other Italian city-states flocking to its ports and markets. The rise of a prosperous middle class, composed of merchants, artisans, and professionals, helped to fuel the growth of cities such as Segovia, Avila, and Valladolid. However, Castile's golden age had also created unrealistic expectations and heightened tensions between the kingdom's noble and commoner classes. The nobles, who had grown wealthy and powerful during the reign of Alfonso X, began to chafe against the centralizing tendencies of the monarchy, while the commoners, who had been excluded from power and privilege, grew increasingly restless and discontented. These tensions ultimately boiled over into a series of revolts and uprisings, including the revolt of the Comuneros, which shook the kingdom to its foundations in the early 16th century. As we navigate this complex and often tumultuous period, we are reminded that the legacy of Castile through the ages is not just one of glory and achievement, but also of struggle and resilience. The kingdom's people, forged by the fires of conquest, culture, and adversity, had created a distinct identity that was shaped by their history, their geography, and their unwavering pursuit of greatness. In the words of the great Castilian poet Jorge Manrique, our ancestors, who lived in days of yore, were men of honor, and their deeds will be remembered forever. As we reflect on the decline or aftermath of Castile's golden age, we are struck by the enduring power of this legacy, which continues to inspire wonder and appreciation to this day. As we conclude our journey through the captivating tale of Castile through the ages, we are left with a profound sense of awe and respect for this remarkable land and its people. From the snow-capped peaks of the Sierra de Guadarrama to the sun-kissed plains of the Meseta, Castile's landscape is a testament to the beauty and diversity of human experience. And as we bid farewell to this enchanting land, we are reminded that the story of Castile through the ages is not just a chapter in the annals of history, but a living, breathing legacy that continues to shape our world today. That's all for today's History with Herodotus. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, remember that to understand the present, we must first understand the past.